Well, everybody, it finally happened. We're sick.
Yeah,
How you feeling?
like dead.
Yeah, I'm still feeling a little bad myself. You want any
Yeah,
soup?
no,
Would you like some tea?
no,
Would you like me to leave you alone and let you sleep?
yes.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another coffee rant with Dano and Frank, the Patriot Bald Eagle. Yes, it is, guys. We are sick. We are sick. It is unfortunate, especially a week before Easter here. We're trying to rest up, get some rest, and get ourselves right before the big holiday. Don't know if I'm going to make it out to Kroger. Maybe give it another day here. Might do another sit and chat. Don't know yet. I'll tell you what. I haven't been sick in years. Not like this anyway. Um, where to start? So these are times where I'm glad we're stocked up on things where I don't really have to go too far to get what I need, because if you want Dr. Dano's opinion here, and this is 100% solely my opinion and what works for me, this may not work for you. Chicken noodle soup, guys. Campbell's chicken noodle soup. It is wonderful during these times. I know some people don't like it, but I love it. Helps. My Ritz crackers go very nicely in a warm bowl of chicken noodle soup. Jess feels like death. Um, we'll go into that here in a minute where I think we got it. Now, I'm in and out of the stores all the time, so chances that something might have passed along to me through there is pretty good. Um, but one thing I will say too, and most of you know that me and Jessica have quit drinking pop. However, my mom had mentioned to me that, nothing is better than a Coca-Cola when you're not feeling well. So I drank a Coca-Cola, and I gotta say, it did help a little. It really did. And I may drink another one, not tonight. You guys will see this movie. You guys will see this video in the morning. But it's actually the night before. I put out several videos the other day. Thank you to all the response to those videos. I had started really feeling it pretty much when I was at Meijer the other day, which was actually a few days ago from this video. I'd gone to Meijer a little earlier than usual. I felt it, most of you have been on the channel for a while know that I get really bad allergies. It usually comes pretty hardcore this time of year. Doesn't last as long in the spring as it does like the fall, which is surprising. Most people, their allergies hit in the spring more than the fall, at least from what I've heard. And I don't that's what I thought it was. And it still is. I mean, all the pollen and everything's killing me in the eyes and throat and everything else. But this on top of it is just like a living nightmare. But yeah, we're prepped on many different kinds of medicines. We have different things. I'm not one that likes to take medicine for anything. I don't. I just never have. I try to fight it the good old fashioned way and just, I got plenty of orange juice, plenty of soup and stuff like that, so we're good to go. The problem is with Jess, she, whenever she's not feeling well, she doesn't eat or eats very late, so I'm trying to get her to eat some like toast and stuff like that. And, yeah, apparently, because we talked about this the other day, because Jess kind of felt it coming on the other day. There were some people asking if it was from something we ate. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't know if I had mentioned this on the channel, but about a week ago, my cousin got married, and we went to her wedding, and did the reception and all that stuff. And I feel like it may have come from there. There were a lot of kids and, kids, springtime. There's something going around Cincinnati. Something's going around. There's been a lot of people sick. Another cousin of mine was on social media, and they were saying how they all have the flu. I have no doubt in my mind that this is what this is. Um, a couple days ago, I had lost my sense of smell. So I did a test and it came back negative. So, but the thing is that usually when I get my sinus thing and all that, I lose my sense of smell anyway. So I'm kind of used to that. But with it being under the weather here, I just wanted to make sure, so if I wasn't going out anywhere, which I shouldn't be going out anywhere anyway. So I don't know. Tomorrow, I am feeling a little bit better. I can hide it well, or at least as well as I can. There's some people that were saying in the videos sound like I had a cold. But I do sound like that when my sinuses get all inflamed and everything from, my different allergies and all that. So it was really hard to tell. Kind of hit me like a ton of bricks. Unfortunately, it has hit Jessica maybe as hard or harder. It's hard for me to sleep a lot. I try to relax and just, get some sleep, which I have gotten some sleep over the last few days, more than I have in years probably. So that's a good thing. But just wanted to get on here, if we happen to miss a day or something, we're thinking of y'all and everything, and just we're gonna just try to get better as quick as we can. But we want to make sure we're getting our rest and all that, because I gotta say, like, I haven't been this sick in years. I can't even tell you, maybe 4 or 5 years ago. I don't know. I usually these things usually pass me by, but I think this one had my number. And we had hoped that it wasn't going to hit Jess. I was trying to keep my distance a little bit, but it has. And her thing is kind of a stomach thing. Mine never really was a stomach thing. It started off with like a scratchy throat, and again, my itchy eyes, my sinuses, all this. I thought it was just my um, allergies coming back here in spring, which I feel like that's part of it. I feel like that's what started, and then whatever I caught somewhere in between just made it much worse. Take a sip of coffee. I'm drinking Dunkin', and I can taste it, and it's wonderful. But yeah, it's been a long couple days here, so don't know if I'm gonna get back into the stores here for another day or so. We'll see what happens. If not, I will try to put something out here for you guys if I'm awake. But may actually crack open the NyQuil tonight, because I'll tell you what, last night I could not sleep to save my life. It was really hard to sleep. I was waking up like every hour. Um, I always try whenever you're sick. At least for me, this is just my opinion. I always try to sweat it out. I did sweat a lot, and I did feel better this morning. And then, boy, as the day has gone on here, it has just been an absolute nightmare. I just feel like it's all coming back. So just gonna try and relax here and get through. I want to get better before Easter. We have a big family event on Easter with both our families. We do one with my mom's side of the family. We do one with Jessica's side of the family. So want to make sure we're able to do that. And that's some days away. It's Tuesday today. Tomorrow will be Wednesday. Usually when I go to Kroger, maybe we'll talk about some Kroger things here at home. I don't know. I wanted to make sure that everybody was getting the deals as they're coming out, because this may be the last time we see any sales. Arguably, the sales really haven't been that good for Easter here. They were much better last year. A lot of prices have gone up since then. And I just don't see Memorial Day. I mean, we may see sales. We may see some good sales. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure anymore. With prices going up the way they are, it's hard to brag about any sales when most of the sale prices that we see today are what the regular prices were last year. So, but either way, I'll get back at it here when I can. Just have to give me a little bit of time. I do. I feel terrible. Wasn't sure. I'm not sure as in the recording of this, but I did do an opening clip with Jessica, and just basically how she felt and everything, and she looked so pitiful. But she's up and trying to stay up for a few so she don't wake up in the middle of the night, because that's what you hate. You want to get rest and everything, but you don't want to wake up at like 1 in the morning and then not be able to go back to sleep. Like, that's my problem. Like, if I went to sleep right now, which I had a nap. I've been napping kind of throughout the day here as I put out a couple other videos that I already had out. And you know, just to go over here for a second, I feel so bad for the incident in Baltimore, you know, and it's an ongoing situation. Let's just keep them in our thoughts and prayers, you know, with everything going on with the Baltimore Bridge and all that stuff. I mean, it's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. Um, but you know, as it goes along, I know there's a lot of things under investigation and all that, so it's really, we don't really want to talk much about it. Just throwing a shout out to all of them, for everyone involved in the families. You know, let's keep them in our prayers, and keep me and Jess in your prayers. Thank you very much for all of your heartfelt comments. It always means a lot to us, as to where, you know, me and Jessica have the ability to respond to the comments. So sometimes you may be seeing comments on the channel and they're actually from Jessica. She can comment on here as well. It'll be under Adventures with Dano, but she could be the one leaving comments. Some of you can probably tell when it's her leaving the comments, just knowing how she talks, you know, which is hard to read through a text message. But anyway, yeah, as we go along here, you know, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen here in the next couple days. I wanted to get to some other places. I know some people were wanting me to get to Aldi. We'll see. We'll see what happens. As far as Kroger goes, I don't know. I know our Kroger shopping videos usually come out on Thursday. I was originally supposed to do a video at Target, which I am postponing until further notice, because, yeah, obviously. But back to the comfort meals, guys. Chicken noodle soup. I mean, it's the one constant that's always worked for me, you know. And I know some people have their disagreements with the chicken noodle soup and everything. It's easy. It's easy on the stomach. You add a few of them Ritz crackers, and for at least 5 or 10 minutes, I feel like $500,000, not $1 million. Maybe not even $500,000. Maybe like $5. I felt pretty good though. I felt pretty good after eating that. This coffee's helping a little too, I gotta say. Nice hot beverage. That helps. Got plenty of orange juice. That's another thing too. Jessica doesn't really drink a lot of different things, but I did get some Gatorade, Gatorade Zero, so she doesn't have to worry about the fructose syrup or sugar and stuff like that. So that'll help. Got a couple, bought a couple cases of extra of water, because we're gonna probably be going through that like crazy. I always got to make sure Jess is drinking plenty of water. She drinks plenty of water anyway, but want to make sure we're staying hydrated, because that is key. That is key, in my opinion, anyway. But yeah, it stinks, guys. It stinks. Something's going around. If I had to say, I would say it feels like the flu. It feels like the flu. It comes and goes. Like the other day, felt kind of terrible and took a shower and had a little snack, and I felt pretty good. And then got back from doing a video and felt terrible. It was just, I don't know, it just comes and goes. But yeah, like I said, don't know if I'm going to go to Kroger tomorrow. If I feel good, I will. But I gotta feel pretty good. I don't want to rush getting out and about, you know, before we're able to do that. You know, I don't want to go to Kroger, point out some sales, and pass out on an aisle. Oh, trying to be funny. I don't know. Well, guys, let me know. Let us know down in the comments, what are some of your home remedies when you are sick or not feeling well. Let us know some of these things, as we have plenty of stuff in our pantry to maybe make some kind of concoction of muffins, or you know, I'm a firm believer in keeping it easy when you don't feel good. You don't want to put too much weight in the stomach, you know, if you're feeling sick. And you know, that's why I believe, you know, crackers and soup, probably just going to stick to that. Even orange juice has been hard to drink, because orange juice, you know, it's very acidic, and it kind of, I had some orange juice the other day, and the wasn't like acid reflux, but it kind of felt like it could have been. And it was just kind of sitting there, and I'm like, oh, maybe I shouldn't drink any orange juice. Of course, I got up, wasn't thinking about it, drank some more orange juice, and I was fine. So, not really a big deal there. I think it's, if you may not want to drink some orange juice before you go to bed or something. But don't have a fever, so I don't know. I might have had one the other day. Jess doesn't feel like she has a fever either, but hers right now is kind of a stomach thing. I did feel like mine was a stomach thing at first. You know, we had eaten at a that Buffalo Wild Wings, and I had gone over that in a video, and there were a couple people saying, "Did the food make you sick?" I think it was just a coincidence. I think it was we were already sick. Just it wasn't like, I was hit with my heavy allergies, and then this kind of hit me with like a ton of bricks. So I don't know. I don't think so. I think we were just already getting sick, and it just hit us. Just hit us. But we got everything in order. All the different comfort foods and things. You want to keep the body in good spirits when you don't feel good, but at the same time, I feel like really you just need rest, which is what I'm going to be doing here in about 2 or 3 minutes after we're finished. I hope everyone has a good week. Make sure you're stocking up on the sales as we see them again. Not many good deals for Easter. I don't know if there were really gonna be any. I mean, sure, we got the good deals on hams. Some of the stuff, like some like side dishes and casseroles, you might be able to save a little bit of money, but not like even before Christmas because those sales have gone up even more. The regular prices and the sales that we're seeing on them really ain't much. But I don't know. For the most part, yeah, not many great deals. But haven't been able to get to a lot of places to check some of these places out. So it is, yeah, I don't know. If you see anything good, if you see any good sales, make sure you're putting them on the channel to help out your neighbors. Make sure you abbreviate your city and state. So, we have a lot of viewers on this channel that seek out different comments of some other stores that we're not able to cover. Make sure you let us know any good deals, maybe some good deals at Publix. Some of the other places like we can't get to, Piggly Wiggly, even some of the other Kroger owned stores. Any good sales going on, make sure you let us know down in the comments. And I will get to them as soon as possible. I know Easter is Sunday, so it is crunch time, but unfortunately I have hit this block. I feel like I just ran into a brick wall. I gotta say it's coming on pretty quick, so maybe time to crack open that NyQuil. Maybe that'll help me sleep a little bit because it's been tough. I've probably had 2 hours of sleep in the last, I don't know, 2 days. No, more than that. I've napped a lot. Like I'll take an hour nap in the day, maybe a 2 hour nap here or there, but at night it's just been really hard. The weather changed too. The weather is just acting so crazy. Like it'll be 70 degrees and we've if you live in Cincinnati, you know what I'm talking about, but we have had like crazy winds. I mean, it's been like you just see stuff blowing everywhere constantly. Like they have since died down a little bit, but over the last 2 days, there's been like 50, 60 mile an hour constant wind gusts. And it's like before a few days ago, it was freezing cold. It was like 28 degrees. Now it's 65 degrees. I think tomorrow the high is 50 degrees with a low of 28. It's like no wonder everybody's getting sick around here. It's like the weather doesn't know what to do here in Cincinnati. If you don't like the weather in Cincinnati, just wait 10 minutes. It's going to change. It's going to change. I hope we're getting toward better temperatures, which we are. This is always kind of a crazy time of year for Cincinnati through March. You never know what you're going to get. I will say over the last few years, though, it seems like colder weather has been near the end of March, early April. And, our temperatures don't seem to really start leveling out into the upper 50s and 60s until like mid-April. So hopefully we're getting there, hopefully that's the trend, but we've also seen snow here in late April, early May. So knock on wood, that doesn't happen. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me in the coffee rant today. I'm going to get some rest. I'm going to turn this video off and I'm going to go lay down, hopefully get a solid 8 hours if I can. I'm going to try not to take the NyQuil. Like I said, I don't like taking that stuff, but if I have to, I have to. If I wake up at, midnight, I can't go back to sleep, I will be taking the NyQuil. And we got other things as well. But yeah. I'll tell you what, guys. Make sure you make sure you're washing your hands. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.